This is 2022 Amc 10A problem 22. For how many positive integers n less than or equal 1000 is the floor function of 998 over n plus the floor function of 999 over n plus the floor function of 1000 over n not divisible by 3? Recall that the floor function of x is the greatest integer less than or equal to x. There are 5 options that are really close: A, B, C, D, E. So let's start by listing out a few examples. So, for example, let's try n equals 1. When n equals 1, the answers to the equation, the expression turns into 998 plus 999 plus 1000. Now, is this divisible by 3? Well, this number is divisible by 3. This number gives a remainder of 1, and this number gives a remainder of 2. So yes, it is divisible by 3. So n equals 1 does not work. What about n equals 2? 1000 over n is 500 plus 499 plus 499. Now, is this divisible by 3? Well, I don't think so, because we know that 499 is not divisible by 3. And so 500 divided by 3 has a remainder of 2. And this has a remainder of 1, and this has a remainder of 1. So if we add the remainders together, this will have a remainder of 1 when divided by 3. So clearly, this is not divisible by 3. So this works. So about n equals 3. 1000 divided by 3 is 333, or the floor function of it is 333. 999 divided by 3 is 333. 998 divided by 3, however, is 332. These two numbers are divisible by 3. This is not. So the sum is not divisible by 3. This works. So, and let's try another example. One last example. N equals 4. This gives 250 plus 249 plus 250, 249, 249. Now, this number is not divisible by 3. This is divisible by 3, however. These two are divisible by 3. So the sum is not divisible by 3. So this also works. So notice that as long as n, so let me just write this. As long as n is a factor of 999 or 1000 only, like, this just works. It works. It being the expression is not divisible by 3. Okay, so why is this though? Like, a bit of explanation here is that if n is divisible by 1000, so explanation. If n is divisible by 1000, so n divides 1000, then and n is not divisible by 999 or 998. Then this means that 1000 divided by n would be a number, say q, like an integer q, right, the quotient. So this is 1000 divided by n. The floor function is q. However, the floor function of 999 over n is going to be equal to q minus 1, because this is 1 less than q. So like q times n is 1000. So q minus 1 times n is less than 1000. So 999 over n has a floor function of q equals 1. Same thing for the floor function of 998 over n. Now, out of these numbers, only a maximum of one number out of q and q minus 1 is divisible by 3. If that's the case, let's say q is divisible by 3, then q minus 1 will disrupt the whole case and make a sum not divisible by 3. If none of the numbers are divisible by 3, their sum will also not be divisible by 3. So either way, this works. The same thing applies for if n is divisible by, if n divides 999 and yeah. But if n divides 998, however, so if n divides 998, however, we know that therefore that the floor function of 100 divided by n is equal to the floor function of 999 over n equals the floor function of 998 over n equals some integer, let's say k, because kn is 998, and 999 over n is also going to be k point, so it's going to be k point something. So round down is k. The same thing for 1000 over n. So we want to just find the factors of 1999. So the factors of 1000, 2 to the power of 3 times 125, which is just times 5 to the power of 3. How much factors are there? The number of factors is 3 plus 1 times 3 plus 1. So the exponents plus 1 multiplied together, which is 16. How much factors are there for 999? Well, there are 3 to the power of 2 times 111. So 3 to the power of 3. So 999 divided by 27. 99 over 27 is 3 times 27 is 81. Remainder 17, or remainder 18. 189 divided by 27. So 189 divided by 27 is 7. So this is 37. So this just gives us that there are 4 times 2, 8 factors. So our answer should be 16 plus 8 equals 24, which is option C. But wait, this is not the actual answer, because remember that both of these factors are divisible by 1, and we tested that when n equals 1, this number is divisible by 3. So n equals 1 does not work. So we have to exclude the factors of 1, meaning we have to subtract 2 because we counted the factor of 1 twice. So the answer is actually 22. So the answer is A. So thanks for watching.